Oh boy. This is Ride to Hell Retribution from 2013. This is infamously one of the worst games ever made. It's not even available to purchase on Steam anymore. I had to download this off of the Internet Archive. It's abandonware. There are people selling keys for this for Steam for like hundreds of dollars. It is a notoriously shit-tastic game, and I'm gonna play as much as I can stomach before I feel sick. Oh boy. So, now, this is like, you play as like badass biker gang, and you can tell that this was made by Europeans who probably don't have the greatest understanding of American biker culture. You want to know how I can tell this was made by Europeans? Look in the bottom left corner. Look at that price. You see that price, $19.99? That's not how we would write it in North America. Do you see what's wrong with it? That comma is not correct. We would not use a comma, we would use a period. Oh boy, options? Oh yeah, the options for this game are really good. Look, video options, brightness, subtitles. Controls, yes. I've modified these sound controls several times and they've not changed. This weird like shitty biker rock song is not bad, which means the devs didn't make it. This is clearly like hopefully royalty free. Oh boy, Easy Rider, badass biker. You got some balls, a challenging difficulty. What am I doing? The music, the same song again. They had the one track. Oh, whoa, what? Oh my god! The mouse movement in this is atrocious. I am like inching my mouse, like tiny, like the smallest movements of my wrist. Oh my god, it's so fucking loud. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck starts a game like this? I just sat down. Oh god, QuickTime events, as was the style at the time.
This is it. I'm the last one. This ain't God.
Oh my god. And then it just unceremoniously ends the intro. Ah! went. Okay. We got some veteran PTSD.
Conway! Conway! Jake, on your feet. It's time.
Damn. Huh?
You look like shit, Jake.
Yeah, I feel like shit, Mac.
Welcome home, boy.
Where's Mikey? Feels like forever since I seen you guys. I almost forgot what you look like.
Back at the house. Hard to recognize him. He ain't 12 no more, that's for sure. You're tall as you. He's still a kid.
Like, I could see, like, you get in this game in 2013 and maybe and like, tricking yourself into thinking it's good for, like, the first little bit. Like, sure, it looks ugly. But a lot of games that look ugly that are good.
Mikey, Mac wasn't kidding. You've gotten to be one tall sack of shit.
Ah, shut up. You look the same too, Jake. But your face is kind of weird.
Yeah. Well,
I'm real happy.
Yeah,
to
I
see
got
you,
plastic surgery in Nam.
you too, Mikey. Both of you.
And I was hit by a shovel.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta rest now, guys.
Jake. But you just got back.
Ain't you? Give him some time.
Some amount of time later.
Swear to God, I'd rather be polishing boots than sit through this crap. What else is there to do?
There's some cool stuff going on in Blackfield tonight. I know a band. They're supposed to be totally.
Look how I like
Max
how
never
the
lets me
brother's
go, but
arms
now
are
that
like
you're here,
clipping
he's
through
got
that
it.
vest.
Want to go see bands now?
Come on, I'm not some little kid.
You ain't little, but you're still a kid.
Ellie says I'm really mature for my age.
Who's Ellie?
Local girl. Been going to college, if you can believe that. Helps Mikey now and again on schoolwork.
She's my friend.
He's voice actor didn't get his
She
payments
tells me
on
about
time.
some
Is that like
cool
real
things.
lore, or are you making that up?
There's plenty of time for you to be going to see bands. Ellie's a grown woman. I don't like you being out there after dark.
But now that Jake's back, I want to go.
He also has death flags
I'm
written
sure
all
you
over
do,
him.
But that just ain't happening. Not yet, anyhow.
It's no big deal for me to
Guessing
take
for
him.
my ass.
We could
Hey.
just-
How it feels to spread misinformation.
Look, you got no idea.
My source is that I
what's
made
going
it the
on.
fuck up.
Fellas getting killed over nothing. Oh, shit! Jake, take my bike from out back and find him. It ain't safe out there. Get out of here, goddamn.
What is this, Mad Max? It ain't safe out there. Take my bike. God. Oh my fucking lord. Hold space to accelerate and R to brake. Oh, good. Oh, the mouse. Oh my god, it's so bad. I have to do like the teeniest little mouse movements with my wrist. Like, it's insane. Like, I am just like... Oh, because like, oh. Oh. Oh my god.
Mikey! Hey, Mikey! Wait up!
lost. Why didn't you stick up for me?
Jesus, Mike. I've been gone, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on between you and Max.
You're different, Jake.
But we're
Guy's
a
been back for
family.
20
That's
minutes.
still the
He just
same.
came back from,
Both were
I'm
back
guessing,
too, you know?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the right time period. I love level transitions.
Tell the truth. Ellie look like that? She's your girl. You just didn't tell Mac, right?
Feeling... the feeling of fuck it, we're here now reminded me of Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is not this bad.
Since you left, she's kind of been the closest I've had to you, I guess.
It's not a good game, but it's not this bad.
Except she's smart. Real smart.
Thanks.
But she's cool, you know? She likes bands, and she makes me read books, and I like to be around her, and... I don't know.
Ooh, big bad books. No wonder why Mac's all protective. Hey, why don't I go get us a burger from
She can
inside?
count to 7. This is like surprisingly cutscene heavy. I thought this would have been just like here's like shit arcade game stuff, right?
You know how to move, Tony.
What the fuck?
This is like a
Now this guy's like the
skinny
quietest
little
man in the
baby
universe.
Cow, ain't he? You ever slice an ear off of a baby cow? They scream.
Are you wearing eyeliner or eyeshadow?
It's funny.
Mikey, I got your burger. Let's go.
Looks like you've been summoned, boy.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, stop! Where'd you get that cut?
Oh, okay. That cutscene's over now. By the way. What? What?
What was that about?
A lot of stuff about the symbol on your back you don't know.
Like what?
Dad must have left us with Mac for a reason, right? I got a feeling it has to do with those fuckers.
And
back
we're
there.
gone. That scene's over now.
The devil's hand.
And then that is that. Oh, we're being okay. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, really? Are we just running the clock on this one? Fuck it. Like I'm like it's bad, but it's just like I'm kind of just like what? Just a little bewildered. Like I don't know what's going on. It's like this game was made by someone with head trauma. It's like the way that like things kind of just drift. It's like stream of consciousness almost. It's like someone described this in like this game in one long run-on sentence when they were making it. It's like, okay, so there's gonna be a cutscene, and then you're gonna go on your motorcycle, and then you're gonna go oh wait, are we dead? Oh no, we just gotta reset, okay. Like, you know, and then you're chasing, then the gang guys talk to you, and then they ask you where he got like the jacket, and then you're on your motorcycle, and then they're attacking you, and it's like, And now where are we going to be? It's like, guess. What? It's like levels or cutscenes are missing or both. Like, okay, where are we going to be? Where are we going to... I'm going to hit enter. You don't see it. There's an enter button. But, like, where are we going to be? This happened, apparently. Okay. It's completely divorced from what just happened. Why is he pointing his gun at the other guy?
Piece down, cowboy.
It's gonna be okay, Mikey.
That gun's getting a bit heavy for you, wouldn't you say? As I was asking before, we want to know where the boy here got his cut from.
Yeah, we saw that, but then we just like walked away and nothing happened.
It's nobody's. It's just a jacket.
Look, lad, this is the part where you beg for his life. You understand?
Is he meant to be Irish? I don't know. Are any of these people human?
He's just a kid.
It seems like we're reaching an understanding here. Let me put it plain. Retribution should be dead and buried. You don't tell me where you got this jacket. The same thing will happen to this child. Last chance, lad.
Tell him. Jake, please tell him. It's our dads, okay? It's our fucking dads.
And who might your father be?
William Conway.
Toledo Conway?
Oh.
Roll the fuck out of Dodge. Finish him.
What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I just saw that game. Thank you. What is this? So it's a revenge game. Wait, what? Has
You're gonna wind up dead.
how many? Has it been a week? Has it been a decade? Has it been 18 million years? What has
Well, it's
happened?
nothing, Mac. Mikey's gone.
Like, I understand that they're trying to convey that there's been a short
Now we're
passage of
hunting
time,
one of those animals.
but like, couldn't of you like at least change the time of day? So like, let's say it's like morning now, so that we could at least have some visual representation of like, yeah, time has passed. Show him at like the grave. Like, wouldn't that be more appropriate? He's at his brother's like grave,
RBDE Romer. Come in. Come in,
Right?
RBDE Romer. Damn it, RBDE.
Mac, is that you? The hell are you talking about?
Never mind that, son. Just an old man being silly. Anyway, listen up. I ain't exactly got a roll call for the devil's hand, seeing how big they are. There's an ox by the name of Andrew.
How much did this game sell for when it came out? Can someone look up how much like release
Roger,
this
Wilbur,
was?
Mac. I'm on my way.
Any currency, I don't care. It could be a fucking Vietnamese dong. Well, okay. Any currency. Dollars of some sort. Oh god, the camera. Oh god. Yeah, the music is good because it's not their music. It's probably like stock music the devs found. No one involved with making this game made this music, I would bet. Let's shift. Oh god, you gotta slide under shit. This game was 2013. So, like, to put it into perspective, Mass Effect 3 came out in 2012. So, like, a year ago, you could have been, you could spend money on a decent game. And I'm just bringing up Mass Effect because I've been playing it. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee. Oh. Cars are just like popping in. Like, look how bad the pop in is. They're just like appearing. I had to change a INI file like 17 times for the resolution to stick. No concrete info on sales or profits. Jesus. Can you look at, again, how much was this on Steam? Because this was on Steam, it was pulled. I'm curious how much were they asking? How much were they charging for this pile of shit? Pocketed a playing card? What the fuck? Also, how are any of these cars traveling on this road that is just filled with, like, construction and other shit? Now what? God, another fucking cutscene?
A man looking for Anvil, but all I see is this ugly chick with a ponytail.
You need to back the fuck off. Look, asshole, you're like everybody else here, always looking for drugs, thinking you're gonna find them here. I showed them, and I'll show you. Come here.
Okay, we're in a fight.
Go on, kill him.
Oh God, what? $40?
Die, bitch.
Break enemy blocks. So, what year did... This is 2013. What is the most recent Batman Arkham game?
You're right, Dick. Whoa. Now it's my turn.
City? Oh my God. Like, imagine.
You ready to answer
It's
my
like that Simpsons meme where where Marge gets Bart like the shitty golf game instead of like the violent
Where
action
is
game.
Anvil?
He left an hour ago to see Carlos, you know, his dealer in San Alfonso. What do
So
you
like imagine like
want,
getting
man?
spending money on
Same
this
reason I
instead
want
of
all
like
you.
Arkham City.
Time to pay Carlos a visit.
And now we're here.
What a fine piece of man you are. You look like you need some
Oh
oil.
God, what?
Wanna get greasy?
Business before pleasure, sweetheart. You know where I can find Carlos?
Try that.
Why does she have a bush for hair?
See here?
That looks, her hair looks like they took a bush and then just painted it brown.
You Carlos? I'm interested in an exchange of goods.
Right on.
They had a bush texture, painted it brown, and then glued it to the back of that model's head.
Hey, hold up, boss. I know my weed from my weed, and this shit looks like...
What is fucking happening?
As it so happens,
I just don't know what's going on. Who is Anvil? Why are we fighting? Is it like, is he involved with the people who killed your brother?
Last
Cousin?
time I seen the
Whatever?
big guy,
Brother?
he was going to the motel for some action. It's across the street behind the bar.
thanks, man. See you around.
So, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Some of these like levels, this was gonna be an open world game, wasn't it? They were gonna try to make an open world game and they just didn't have enough money or time or talent or everything. Know that, I wanna go to the Buckaroo strip club. Yes. Just teleports you. Yeah, cause like look at this. Like they got like, it started then they caved in. Like, cause like, look, this is like, oh, San Alfonso, Atlas Casino. I could see you going here to get jobs from, like, random, you know, GTA-esque, you know, stuff. I just played Fallout 2. New Reno was more impressive than this. New Reno had a denser population than this. Fucking the game from 1998 had, like more people and, like, detail to their casino city than this. Where is everyone? There's the one prostitute and then the random drug dude. And, like, really, really weird reflections.
Yeah, she told me about you.
Oh, we're fighting.
Try not to get hurt, mister. Watch out, he's dangerous. If you lose, I'm next.
Oh my god, you're not dead? What the fuck?
Be careful.
Oh, god. Yeah, no one needs to see this. What the fuck was that? That's an appropriate emote, Bochi having a stroke. That's... It's fully clothed, yeah, and somehow that makes it worse. It just feels weird. It's like the equivalent of someone, I don't know, it's like a 15-year-old who just got they got their hands on, like, Blender or Source Movie Maker or something, and they're just, like, having models, fully clothed models, have really awkward sex. That's so weird. Oh, I'm stuck on a pole. You can't go under that. Oh my god. Look, 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 you can't go under that. There's an invisible wall here. What's this? Pocketed a playing card. What the fuck? And, like, what was that? There was a guy randomly arguing with, like, a lady who I'm assuming was a prostitute. You beat him up. And then you just have sex. What? Downloaded all the Overwatch assets and doesn't know. Yeah, it is. It's like someone who's like, they went a little too deep into the Overwatch category on a particular website, and they thought, oh well, I could do it. You know, I'm gonna make my own. They downloaded Blender or Source Filmmaker, and they downloaded a bunch of models, and they don't know what they're doing because animating shit is difficult. You know what? It's weird because, like, technically, this isn't, like, in terms of, like, the game hasn't crashed. And, which isn't, again, not a high bar, sure. The game hasn't crashed. The engine is locked to 62 frames a second, so it's, like, running at a decent frame rate. There's really no slowdown. So, like, that's weird. The loading screens load, like, the game loads really quickly. It's on an SSD, sure, but, like, it's just, it's fucking hideous to look at, but, like, it's not, you know, it hasn't crashed, it hasn't frozen. I don't know why it's so quiet, though. What the fuck, why are we slowing down? Oh. Okay, we got a knife now. The fuck was that animation? What the fuck was that? What just happened? Oh my god, what? Okay, like, how much of this is, like, no money, and how much of this is that these devs were actually hacks? Like, they like, come on. Like, there are plenty of indie games there are plenty of indie games or smaller titles or like that were half completed, they weren't finished, they didn't have enough time or money, they got shit canned partway through. But then you see them and they're like, there was talent there in what the devs had actually made. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking immediately in my mind, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a game that did not have enough time or money. And the devs took fucking forever to make what they were. They eventually were told, you have to finish this game now or else you're not getting any more cash. And the game falls apart in certain areas. Like, the combat is bad. There's areas filled with combat. The like last third of the game generally sucks. But there is still so much good in what was completed and what was finished. The story is interesting. The writing is intriguing. The voice acting is amazing. The potential for RPG is great in that game. It's and you can see it's truly a diamond in the rough. It has severe rough edges. You cut yourself on them, but what's there that's good is so good. But what's here that's complete is shit. It's just terrible. So it's Deep Silver, which has made shit before. Not shit, which has made hit before. And a team done by Deep Silver, no money, immersive on management. You know, like, you know what? I get it that you want to be fair to devs sometimes, especially if they've potentially been screwed over. But like, sometimes I think you have to just admit that the devs are shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, people can fuck up. People can make bad stuff. And I think this is a case of like, even if these guys had another 5 years and $1 million, I don't think they would have made anything good. You know, there's nothing here that screams to me that there was talent at this studio. Give it another couple years and an AI could make a game like this. Maybe even better. By the way, I forgot to show it. I have to, because this game is absolute dog water. I just had ChatGPT mock up a thumbnail for YouTube. I got to remember to show it.
Hello? I don't ever recall seeing a woman fixing a truck before.
The story would be better, that's for
less
sure.
If I use this wrench on your head, what do you want?
I need to get into the building, but it's locked. There's a guy in there I need to speak to.
Yeah, well, it's the weekend, see? What's so important that it can't wait till Monday?
Best you don't know why. It's personal.
We're gonna have awkward clothed
Look,
sex
I'll
with
tell you
her
what's
too.
personal. My idiot ex-husband works in that place, but while I'm stuck fixing trucks,
Some
he's off drinking with
15-year-old
my
was
money
given
he
this
stole
game
from
on
me.
the Xbox 360 or whatever
How much
back
do
in
you
the
take?
day, and they jerked off to these
Couple of
things.
Jacksons and my mother's wedding ring. Can you believe that asshole?
You say he works in there?
So stupid they made him a foreman.
So he'd probably have keys to the place.
Yeah. Of course, he always has them. You could get my ring, too.
Where is he?
What is happening? Where are we? What are we
Based in
doing?
My house, probably.
Why are we talking to this random
Aneurin
lady?
Road. It's only in Dead End. Could show you on that pretty bike of yours.
Oh, back on the fucking road again. What? We're going to get her wedding ring? Take Sarah back to Dead End. But weren't we chasing Big Man? What? Like... what is happening? Oh, and you can feel when the game gets like hard locked into an animation in this bike combat. Bike combat in like 17 quotation marks. Oh man, this is awful. Ooh, this is like filler. This is like the gaming equivalent of packing peanuts. You know, I am actually really glad that generally it seems that QuickTime events, QTEs, I don't know why I said RTS. QTEs are kind of like nowhere near as prevalent as they once were. Like, they're still around, and I think they can have some purpose, but for the most part, they were fucking annoying and obnoxious. And I'm kind of glad they're gone. Or nowhere near as just frequent.
Maybe you should let me go in and talk to him alone. You still seem pretty wound up about this guy.
A girl's got a right. But fine, you're right. Rough him up a little, will ya?
I'm just like beating this... Just beating up this lady's husband or whatever, ex-husband. God, you walked 3 feet and another cutscene!
And who the fuck are you supposed to be?
I think you've got a ring that doesn't belong to you.
You tell that bitch.
You know, because, like, QTEs, like...
I might be able to help you with that.
Like, I don't know, it's either, like, repetitive stress injury, or,
Dead.
It's repetitive stress injury, or, like, punishing people who are, like, have poor reaction time.
Spill my beer.
You could argue, oh, well, video games punish poor reaction time, but, like, sometimes they're rough, some QTEs, where it's like you have a fucking 0.3 of a second. Man, that's some good combat right there. You click the mouse, and then you click the mouse some more.
I'll take that ring now. Thanks. While you're at it, I'll take the keys to the brewery.
What the hell are you looking?
Okay.
So you got it? Wow. Did you
Oh,
hurt her?
please,
You
no.
did mention something
No.
about a long nap.
Now, let me show you what a mechanic can really do. This girl can do a lot more than just start an engine.
Did the devs feel embarrassed making this? They should have.
Look, I'm not stupid.
And it's
The
like
devil's hands
10
own that
seconds.
brewery, so don't expect an easy fight. I wouldn't go in there unarmed, okay?
Thanks for the heads up. Look after yourself. Don't go back there for a while, okay?
You too, soldier. I'll be fine. It's you who needs to be careful. They're crazy.
Oh, that's... How long have we been doing this for? Oh, what the fuck? What?
Matt, you there?
What the fuck is he doing?
What's the situation?
I found Anvil.
Look at it. He's just like...
Guns, huh?
Oh,
Talk to Tyrell Jones at the army base.
he's got
Good
bonitis.
friend. Jake, I don't think you should do this alone. I'll meet you at the brewery.
I can't move. I can't move. He's stuck. Oh god. Load last checkpoint. I think his animation from before the cutscene, he got locked. Oh my god, and you start here. Oh my god, you can skip the cutscene at least.
Talk about the wrong place, wrong time. Okay, here we go, dickhead.
God, there is so little feedback for this. No, we're not watching that one.
Mac, you there?
Jake, what's the situation?
I found Anvil and I chased him to the Birkin Brewery. But I don't think my fists alone are gonna cut it.
Guns, huh? You need to talk to Tyrell Jones at the Army base. He's a good friend. Jake, I don't think you should do this alone. I'll meet you at the brewery.
Copy that. Thanks, Mac.
God, this game is 9 out from howlongtobeat.com. 9 hours to just get through the game. Nah.
Hello?
And you are?
Jake Conway. You must be
9 hours
Tyrell.
is too long for this
Mac
game.
sent me. He said I can get a weapon.
Yeah.
You're Toledo's boy, right?
That's right.
You know, I don't hand out
This guy is like
firearms
a-
to just anybody.
I know my
This
way
guy's like a
around any gun.
low-rent Barrett from Final
That's so.
Fantasy VII.
Just guns? You ain't afraid to fight?
No, sir.
He's
Especially not
almost
if
as
it's
low
devil may.
poly as Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Seems like you and I have mutual enemies.
God, what did they do to that M14 or that M14 M4? Is it an M14 or an M1 carbine?
This here is an Albatross.
No, that's an
A40
M4. That's an
rifle.
M1 carbine, kind
It'll
of.
pass straight through a gas tank at 30 yards. But this pretty little lady don't like liars. Private Sandlin, Private Kane.
Do I have to beat these guys up? Why?
These two are my best men. Show me how fearless you are.
Okay.
Good work.
Here we go.
Good work.
Wham,
You
bam,
are shitting
thank
me.
you, man.
You gotta stop.
Who the
them,
hell
Jake.
runs this military? Like, are they supposed to be like corrupt, where they're like giving guns away to bikers or some shit?
You really think you could beat me?
And then they're like, okay, Jim, Bob, fight this random biker because I said so. Also, these guys have like 40% more health than like every other enemy so
Gotta
far.
Stop 'em, Jake.
Again, it's oh god, oh my god. Is that what he said? Straight through a gas tank at 30 yards? Tyrell isn't even in a proper uniform. You're right. He's wearing.
You're Toledo's boy, all right.
These aren't army
Come with me.
larpers.
Let's
He's
see you
wearing
shake off
like
some of them
what?
cobwebs and make
He's
them
wearing what
trigger
like a
fingers.
fucking male stripper would wear. It's like, oh, here's Sergeant Hard
Come on,
Dick,
this
and
way.
he's gonna fucking dance for you.
Know this. I'm only helping you because you're Toledo's boy.
We have to have a shooting range, as was the style at the time. Like, that's like just a photo of Vietnam.
Follow me. Not much further.
That's like an AI nightmare demon. It's another photo of Vietnam.
Take that range.
So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to expect from this because I don't play these really bad games usually. I just don't, because I see that they're really, really shit, and I just don't play them. I watch other people play them. So this is like one of the first times I've willingly subjected myself to one of these really terrible games. And it's bad, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's boring. Okay, this is clearly a high power. Oh, cover. As was the style at the time. Oh, fuck this mouse acceleration.
Good enough. Try the next range.
Oh, vomit. Oh my god. It is so difficult to move. Resident Evil 4 shooting range, this is not. A flood of targets! Cue the fucking music with the Spanish guitar. You're an artist, mate!
Let's try something a little tougher.
What the fuck? What in the shit is that? That's like... It's like a... Some fucked up grease gun. Fed is confused. That kind of looks... There's like 4 different fucking European submachine guns from like the 40s that look like that. In some variation. I wonder, so there's this website, Internet Movie Firearms Database, that has like, I wonder if it has an entry for this. Ride to Hell. If I could spell ride correctly. Ride to Hell. Oh my god, it does have an entry for Ride to Hell Retribution. Yeah, that is a Vietnamese K50M. It is a North Vietnamese version of the PPSH-41. That's what I thought it was. Look up the PPSH-41, because that's what it looks like. So you have the PPSH was the famous Papasha, the Russian Soviet submachine gun from World War II. And that is a North Vietnamese sort of version of that. Why a supposed American military base would have these? A grease gun would be more accurate. God, even a Thompson would be more appropriate. A little out of date, but not fucking that bad.
Good work. Not bad. I've got more weapons and ammo for sale. I trade them from my army van, so keep an eye out for them. And don't bother stopping them if you're broke. My shit ain't cheap. But seeing as how I knew your old man, I'll help you out.
This game has an abundance of cutscenes and talking, and is very, very light on story. and you show up with like a fucking like a 44 Magnum. What the fuck?
Always knew I'd see this bad boy again.
That gonna
You show up with a completely different gun than any of the ones you were shown in that and you trained with. What the fuck?
You guard the back. I'll flush him out.
It's like a Colt or like a Smith & Wesson or some shit.
I just want today over. So, do you think anybody is listening?
Federal agent! Are they going into Steel Beer? No, we're like hunting down the gang, the biker gang that killed our brother. And the one guy, we chased him here to this brewery, but the door was locked. And so then we talked to some lady fixing a truck. She had a key, but she wanted us to beat up her ex-husband to get her wedding ring back, and then we did that, and then we had awkward closed sex with her for like 10 seconds. Then we needed guns, so we went to that army man, and now we're back. That guy. You don't have to do the slow-mo on every headshot. Ah, regenerating cover, as this was the style at the time. Regenerating cover, regenerating health. But it's cool. You know, I think, like, someone could be, like, reductive and say that this is, like, a game that, like, a teenage boy would think of, or would think is cool. It's like, no, a teenage boy would not think this is cool. I was a teenage boy. I would think that this is shit. Garbage. You know what teenage boy me thought was really cool? Halo. Call of Duty. Fucking Gears of War. And you wanna know why I thought that was cool? They had good aesthetics, but then they were also good games to play. More like a game you'd see. Oh, that's a good. That's a very good one. It's like a movie or a game you'd see a teenage boy play in a movie. Yes, that's just like on the screen, and it's just sort of like generic violent nonsense for the sake of just having them play something. This game may have been called Right to Hell, as was the style at the time. Yeah, there's a lot of like taking tropes from the time and applying them in like the most miserable way possible. Regenerating health, cover shooter, quick time events. It's trying to tell like a story with like a lot of like dialogue and characters, and like trying to have like a sense of seriousness, I guess. I don't know why I'm picking up drugs. Is that money? I guess? I don't know. Can I convert these drugs immediately into cash? The shooting is bad, by the way. The mouse acceleration is atrocious. It's accelerating your mouse movements like by 3-fold. Like, you know, like you want to go, it's like, look at this, look at this. This is me spinning my mouse back and forth like a couple inches. Like my hand is barely moving like an inch or two in either direction. Made for consoles, and the port was a disaster afterthought. Or a distant afterthought? Disaster afterthought? Either way, yeah. Like, this is, you know, it's bad. This might be, like, objectively the worst game I've ever played, but maybe, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I guess you just expect it from something like this. So why would I fight these guys with fists when I have a revolver? I love when games are like, okay, you're gonna now fight these guys with close range. It's like, no, I have a gun. I'm gonna shoot them. A gun is a ranged weapon. I do not have to get into close combat with a firearm. In fact, it would be really fucking stupid of me to try. Here we are in Balsac Brewery. Oh my god. As was the style at the time. AI does not have the best accuracy, it seems. They seem to struggle against full cover like this. It's like XCOM. I'm genuinely surprised that there's breakable cover. Like, look, like, I don't think it's like probably anything. That's kind of cool. Huh. Okay, actually color me a little surprised. That's an interesting... Like, I can just go shoot right through this. That's not bad. Sure, not a new trick in 2013, but something I would not expect this game to do. I would have expected this game to treat every single piece of cover as like it was a solid brick wall. Do I have like an inventory or something? What the fuck is progress? Achievements. Nothing. Oh my god. It's broken! It's just broken. It just doesn't, there's nothing here, it's broken. I'm going to assume... Yeah, it's just, I gotta fucking restart it. Oh my god. I'm going to assume that on console... Yeah, no, that's appropriate. I am the clown for doing this. I'm assuming that that is, on consoles, that would open up your, like, Xbox achievements and or your PlayStation trophies. And that on Steam... it would maybe open your Steam achievements, but that, since this isn't hooked up to Steam anymore, this is just a copy I grabbed off of the Internet Archive, that it's just like, it doesn't know what to do and just fucking kills itself. This is just like destructible cover, this is just like Sulaco. Look at all this destruction. Me being very rude to Sulaco for no reason, because I like that game. This is very strange. Well, like... this is just... Red Faction has nothing on this. It's just like... how do you make something so bad? This guy just took like 4 rounds to the chest and didn't die. I guess we should talk more about the character models. They're awful. They look terrible in every single way. Textures are bad. Everything looks just like... they're so weirdly proportioned, which you could argue is like an intentional design, but it just doesn't look right. It just looks fucking bad. Yeah, go do a fist fight with these people. No, I'm gonna shoot them with my gun. want to believe this is a school project. See, the thing is, I've seen better school projects than this in terms of, like, people doing, like, university projects for video game design and shit like that. They make better things. Yo, chair physics. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look, so, like, you can see they're like a static object or something until you knock into them and they become, like, look, the lighting changes significantly on them. Watch. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Very weird. I cannot begin to explain why it does that. I do not have the technical understanding, but that is a very strange thing. Okay. Temp? All right, what do we think this means? Is this that was someone... Is that a temporary texture that nobody ever finished? Did they want to actually have a proper texture on there that's like caution, warning, something like that, construction, and that they never finished it? They never actually had a dev go in and fix that texture? Or does this mean something? Does it mean temporary? Like as in like in-game this is like a temporary fixture? Like in-universe? Because like look at that. That's like default font, just like stamped on that. Ugh. Again. If you're gonna try to force melee combat, don't give me a gun. And then it's weird because, like, is this gun here now or is this still fighting? Is this still fist fighting? It's still fist fighting. Man, this is long. This is like the longest single stretch of gameplay we've had in this game. Everything else has been like fucking 2-minute long like interludes, 2-minute vignettes. And now it's like 2-minute vignettes followed by really awkward sex. God. Hey, what's up? Push the corpses around when it's like it's nothing? I can't even tell because the corpses disappear in like 10 seconds. I was playing Deus Ex yesterday. Deus Ex had more persistent corpses than this game did. What the fuck? Did I break the fucking aiming? Look. Look, 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 look. Look, the aiming's broken. He's stuck on the left-shouldered aim. Look, look, he's aiming with his left hand. And now if I get out of cover, is he aiming with his right hand again? He is. Oh my god. This guy's supposed to be like a mini-boss? What the fuck is this? He's got a hockey mask on, which means he can take more than one bullet to the face. Is he not programmed to come into this room? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, look at him vibrate. Brrr. What? Okay. What? How many times have I shot this fucking guy? What? Okay. Oh, controls. Really good. My favorite part of these controls is how much I can really control them. You know that feeling in a game? You know that feeling in a game where you're like, you're with it. You're in the flow state where there's no like, it feels like you're in control. There's no sort of separation between you and the game and you and the controls. When, you know, your moves are, you know, your movement of the character in the game and the world is just as fluid as your own thoughts. You're so zoned in, and the controls are just the perfect amount of reactivity for you to, like, do what you want, whether it be, you know, fighting a boss or doing whatever. This game is the complete opposite of that. No luck on that, Plague Wing. Still here. Oh, this sucks. This is a long fucking level. Holy shit. Oh, and here's Rand. Oh, never mind. Cutscene. Anvil. What? What the fuck? Why did he have an intro there of all places? So you chase him all the way up, only to go all the way back down. Holy shit. There's a bunch of assholes. I like how all these bad guys are cowards and they just run away like fucking cowards. Oh, this is good cover right here. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7, no. 7, 8. Oh my god, these guys take a lot of hits. Oh right, Mac was here.
He's out of my range.
Come on.
What?
Come
What
on.
was he? What?
Come on.
Damn! I'm sorry, son. I was no use at all. He flew right past me.
Don't worry, Mac. We haven't lost him yet. We'll just follow the blood.
All right then. I'll ride. Gun.
What is fucking happening? Oh my god! How long can you stretch this out? Oh, and now we have
There he is, just up ahead.
like an M60 kind of. Another tears a turret section, as was the style at the time. Okay.
Ah, shit! He's getting away! Don't think I can keep up!
Oh my god, this is fucking awful.
The snake's gotta be hiding around here somewhere.
This place is...
Tell them, kid, this is the GTA train mission. Oh, this is awful. Oh, fuck. Perfect time to reload. And they can just, like, fucking load into you as this fucking standing target.
Tank's hit. We're losing gas. Take him down. Quick now.
Mac is losing fuel, take out Anvil fast. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
Jake, wait!
Don't move.
We killed you. I done watched y'all bleed. How pretty like.
Bleeding isn't the same as dying. And I'll teach you the difference.
Good line.
If you don't tell me where to find the other
Good line,
guys who were
Jake.
there that night.
Fuck y'all.
Look, asshole. I've got no problem doing a bit of pig sticking.
So simple. Big boss man want Toledo Kid dead.
What is this game?
Find out y'all's alive. And
What do you mean? Who gave the orders?
might been that pussy brother of y'all's.
Jake, what the hell happened?
Ah!
Oh, cinema.
You okay?
Yeah, great. Barely back and the shit's
Ah!
God damn it. Look, we've got to finish this. I can't do it without your help. What's next?
Okay. Well,
I'm already thinking of ways to isolate that clip to try to just get it as a soundboard. Ah!
Big Irish gang member called Meat Hook is the star fighter said to fight there. I don't know where exactly it is, though. There's some rich guy who lives up at Coyote Rock, ex-boxer.
Oh my God.
I heard he got sucked in deep a long time ago. Keep in mind what I said, boy. Meat Hook's a star fighter for a reason. Other option ain't no picnic either. You seen how drugs work here. Devil's Hand run the show in this state. I heard of a fella who gets his shit from a guy in the hand. Won't have any trouble finding him. He's called
again, 2013. Compare this lip sync to I know it's like, oh, it's unfair because it's a big time. I don't give a shit. Compare this to fucking Mass Effect a year before this. Oh, what was that camera pan? Holy shit. And an hour into the game, an hour and 20 minutes in, you're gonna give me this, like, welcome to hometown? Where you can use the facilities? What? Okay. What a very, 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 very strange video game. What the fuck is this? Sell all. Drugs. Gravity. Color Crunch. Frosties. Studs. Shinies. Exhaust. Desert Grains. Go-Getters. What the fuck? No. Okay. Clear indication that there's like open world in this, like the DNA is there. Yeah, no, you're right. This is probably like the leftover scraps of the DNA of like the open world. Oh wow, guns. Look at all the guns. So that's like some sort of fucking like Smith & Wesson or something. That is a Browning high power. That also just looks like a Browning high power, but they're just calling it something different. Generic sawed-off shotgun, some sort of like a Remington. Fucking, that's an M1 carbine. That is a AK-47. That is I don't fucking know what that is. Oh, that first one, that's a grease gun, definitely, and that's a fucking Uzi at the bottom. What is with these fucking names? The Maverick L65, the S91 Magnum. That's just the Bullshot TT1, the Guardian 8, Albatross A40, Hanson Spearhead Model 6, Hanson Spearhead Model 9, K30 Arc Rainmaker, MRC Hurricane. The Springfield 1010. Who, like, why did they name the Uzi the Springfield 10-tone halberd? Is that tone or is that supposed to be ton? Because, like, that's not how you spell. What is that, like a weird Europeanism? RPG. Dynamite. Combat manuals. Throwing knives. Special Reserve. Garland M5E sniper rifle. DRG grenades. You should not be allowed to make a game with video games, or game with video games. You should not be allowed to make a game with guns unless you know something about firearms. I'm sorry. There's licensing. Yeah, but a lot of times you can get around the licensing or by just doing it, or you can, like, instead of calling it the AK-74, you call it the AR-74 or something like that, or the AQ-70. People who make movies with guns. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. Like, you don't have to be an expert. You just need to talk to someone who knows what. Like, do a little bit of research on guns, or find someone who knows about guns and ask them, and run it by them and say, hey, does this make sense? You know what? I'll give this game a little bit of credit. I kind of like this inventory, or this, like, interface. I like this idea of, like, you're in, like, an old fucking, like, catalog. I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. I don't mind that. But, like, it's not saying much. You person, just like a random NPC lady, yeah. I've seen way bigger gun inconsistencies in movies than I have in games. I think it's because, for the most part, for movies, guns are usually a small part of them, even if the movie is, like, a heavily, like, action gunny movie. Where, with video games, there's a lot of video games where, like, guns are the centerpiece of the combat, and so if you're going to use real weapons, you could probably, you know, it stands to reason that you should maybe try to implement them at least as realistically as you can. Wrong way, turn back now. Massive Tools hardware store. Wow, that's a good joke. Okay, look, you can't even go, like, you have, like, you can't even, like, I want to read what that sign says. I want to read what, like, but no, you can't. You can't go to the Horseshoe Bar. I'm trying to read what this says. What is that first letter? Is that a U? Is that U-R-B-A-L-L-S-I-A? Urbalsia? No American car company is naming a car that. This was made by Europeans, you know, because no American car sold in America is going to call itself that. Especially in, like, the 70s or whatever. No way that car is going to compete next to a Mustang, or a Thunderbird, or a Corvette. What the fuck is this? Army bike? Customizable? Engine. Air filter. Oh, wow. Yeah, don't really give a shit about this. Yeah, I don't mind these interfaces. I don't mind these interfaces at all. I think they actually, thematically, they work really well. They work really well in the setting. Like, I like that. You know, and me complaining about some of those ads, like that ad is a stupid name for a car. I like that these ads look like something from the era, kind of. Like, I don't mind that. Like, some of this stuff, like, there were seeds of, like, maybe when this game was first imagined of what it was going to be like. What the fuck is this? Cook. Mikey. Anvil. Meat Hook. Sheriff. Colt. Coyote Rock. Blackfield Police. Badass biker. That's the difficulty level. Oh, and we just appear somewhere randomly and we're gonna fight.
Get the fuck off me.
Shut up, old man.
Are you fucking asshole?
Call yourself a fighter?
Hit him again.
And then your character's fucking dropping a shit in their pants in the corner.
Don't think I'll go easy.
Man, these devs really loved that slow-mo effect. Like, really loved that slow-mo effect. Like, someone should have told them, stop. It's weird because they're clearly trying to ape, like, a really, really bad version of the Batman Arkham game combat with, like, the counters and shit. And they could have learned, like, you know, the Batman Arkham games uses the slow-mo very sparingly. Oftentimes they use it specifically when you end a fight. Like the last bad guy you knock out, it's a slow-mo takedown. And the reason why is they want to keep the flow of the combat. So even when you're doing a counter or whatever, it's done really quick because that's how you keep the combat fluid.
My name's Farley. Come on. I gotta get to my bike.
That's how it's like, you know, you can have Batman dance around the fucking battlefield of like a dozen thugs and it feels like he's doing it just so smoothly.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Thanks. Heard I can use them up.
You know, and then you go, okay, but streamer, these clearly aren't like small dumb devs who don't know, they're not very good or they don't have the money. And it's like, well then don't try to ape the combat if you can't do it well.
But how about you do an old man?
You know, when like you can, like, you know, these game devs are gonna take like so blatantly shit like the Batman combat. What do you think people are gonna compare it to?
You got the only contender in town. You catch my drift?
You know?
What's your name, by the way?
It's like when you know, it's like the same with like any Souls game. Anytime someone makes like a Souls-like game, it gets compared to Dark Souls or Elden Ring.
Maybe you'll have
A fucking course it does. You copied their style, you know, or you decided to make a game in that style. Of course, people are going to compare it to that. Good night, Cyber. I'm sorry that this was what you saw of this stream. Of all, oh, good, more motorcycling. Is this a race? I wasn't paying attention. I also need more coffee. Oh god, you know, at least it's some different scenery. It's clearly like where is this supposed to be? This is like generic city USA. This is like, I'm guessing supposed to be like Nevada, California-esque. Something like that. Like these are the mountains, the California mountains. It's like the Sierra Nevadas or whatever. Am I wrong for enjoying the Middle-earth games more than Arkham? Lotor just does it for me? Well, no. The setting can be very important in terms of enjoyment in a game, definitely. Of whether or not you like something. I feel like a lot of times... also, let's break this down. I got something to talk about instead of this game. I've played the first Middle-earth game. I didn't play the second one, and I liked it. I played the Batman games more, and I don't really know why. I'm not even a big fan of comic books or Batman in particular, but I do enjoy those games. I think the combat is very, very smooth in those games. But I think setting is very important for why you may or may not like a certain game or thing. Like there are plenty of games out there that are probably like really, really good games, like that are considered amazing titles, but I probably won't play them ever because they just don't, in terms of like the setting or theme, they don't really interest me. And that's not me like saying they're a bad game or anything. It's just me saying that like I don't really care for that. Like, you know what series people always talk about and people always play that I have no interest in is the Yakuza games. I genuinely have like no interest in those games because I just feel like it just doesn't, like I have no fucking idea what those games are. Like, and what the theme and all that is just like, they feel like... Yeah, that was cool. What the fuck was that? Oh, camera. Oh. I'm surprised it took this long for this game to put you in a race with someone. I feel like this game would have, like, racing is one of the easiest things you can do in a game with any sort of driving mechanics to add, like, to stretch your game. Oh, just have you fucking race random dude 1 through 7. Oh, Jesus, the fucking controls. Giving the developers almost exclusively made racing games, that's a good point. Huh. Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising that they didn't just fill this with fucking... just racing. Like, sometimes you get like a fucking boost and then you can't fucking control shit. Oh, gee, oh, these controls. Please, oh my lord. Oh, I missed a collectible trading card there. Did you see that? Definitely go back for that later. Yay.
Shit! Oh, shit! God damn, what a race!
A promise is a promise. I'll get her fixed later.
Wait, what do we have to, what? Whatever, who cares? This is as far as, like, anyone's ever played this game. I have never seen anyone play this game longer. Like, the vast majority of people who play it, they never go, like, further than this. Oh, no. This is the longest I've ever seen anyone go into this game. Jesus. Well, like, I'm thinking of way back in the day. Like, I'm thinking, because this game came out 12 years ago. I am thinking specifically, I remember, I want to say it was Giant Bomb played this. They did like they do their quick looks, or they did their quick looks. And it was like, you know, they look at a game for like an hour or so. They made it to the end of the brewery and into the town, like the little shitty town you have, and then they gave up. And they're like, yeah, this is good. We're so sick of this shit. God, it's like the bike is on ice. The physics are so weird. There's like no friction. There's no like, it's floaty. Floaty, I know it's like a very common complaint, but it is like in terms of controls, but man, is it floaty. Like you're just fucking slip sliding around. You know, I'm also not trying to like, I'm not trying to like take the piss out of it. Like, you know, I'm not playing like, oh, this is the worst game. Oh, it's terrible. It's a terrible game, definitely, but I'm not like playing this up. I'm playing this as if it's a video game. You know? And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm not really paying attention to the story, but I'm doing my best to fulfill the objectives of the game. But like, this is stuff I have never seen of this game. I have never seen any of this shit. In like a decade of like seeing people play this game every once in a while, and you know, someone dipping their toes into trying it, I don't think I've ever seen this shit. Oh Jesus, this fucking camera. Oh God, what? What? Oh my Lord. You're kidding me, they want you to shoot on the bike too? And let me guess, weird fucking cutscene. We're in some random place.
Well, all good.
Transition to random gameplay.
Normally it's a bunch of deadbeats. But today you've set yourself up for a phenomenal beating. Good luck in there, boy.
I don't know what I'm doing. Who are you? What are we doing? What is happening? Who the fuck are you? What are we're boxing? Oh God, it's the same track from the brewery. They had like 3 royalty-free tracks and they just repeated them.
Our first fighter is a rookie out to prove himself. We all know how often that happens. Fresh out of camp, Death Wish is Deep.
These models are great.
But not always his own. But if he ain't riding with the load, he's certainly packing. Known for his concrete punch and rank form tonight. It's a man whose odds have forced a few to blow your wings.
Again, this does feel like something that was cut out of an open world game, because oftentimes the announcer looks like he'd be Jake's brother. Yeah, you're right. Open world games, like, often, like, I think, you know, have, like, some sort of, like, oh, there's, like, a fight pit, or, like, a boxing thing, and it's like a side thing you can do, and you have, like, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 ranks, and then that's it, you know what I mean? This feels like it was something cut out of an open world game.
We are unstoppable.
Is there a way to, like, is there a, oh my fucking God, this camera is nauseating. Is there a way to block? Is it necessary to show both these? Like, options, controls, configuration, space. Okay. It's so awkward because like you get like 1-2 punches in and they automatically go into like their block again. And the feedback is so bad. Oh god, let me guess, quick time events? Yep. What the fuck is this crowd?
But how far will he go? Place your bet. In at number 3, we have a cold-blooded killer. A man who's
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Cole, because he's like a miner. Oh, I thought it was a mistake. But wait, why is the man who digs in a coal mine called Axe? Oh no, the animations are fucked again there. I've seen better choreography in the worst CWDC shows. His first name is Pick, Axe is his surname. Fuck you. That's good. Did he choose that name, or was it like nominative determinism? Did his parents give him that name, and it's like you're gonna be a miner? Oh, this fucking screen shake. Really bad screen shake, as was the style at the time. Oh, mash. Oh, hit that R key. Oh, that was so tough. Oh. Whew, I'm out of breath after that one. Jesus. Okay, cut to the homeless man again. Okay, just introduce the next stereotype. This is like Punch-Out, but terrible. Is the next guy fucking, what's his name? Vodka Drunksky or whatever the fuck it was, the Soviet stereotype. Selvin? What? I like how everyone comes into this ring in their street clothes. Oh, here we go. Quick time events. Oh, they're so good. It's funny, you can't even really look at the cutscene because you have to be looking at the bottom third of the screen to see what fucking prompt is happening. You can't even look at, like, their fucking animations because you have to watch out for what fucking key to smash. Someone was proud of this. They went home at the end of the day to his wife and told her all the great work they did. Did they? Or were they embarrassed? Did they know that this was shit?
Selvin did not have what it takes to defeat the ever-surprising Jade. But, who has ever beaten our champion? Nobody!
This guy's the one we shot up. Toledo's boy.
Yeah, I know.
My fellow jerks and misfits.
Damn it. Take care of him.
I didn't expect that voice to come out of that guy. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm Greasy Steve or whatever.
Prince of Destruction himself. Your undefeated champion, Miho.
Oh, it's this guy. This is the guy who actually slit your fucking brother's throat.
Who was it?
What's he doing?
Which one of you cocksuckers put money on this shit?
Oh, he's supposed to be Irish, by the way.
You really think he's got a fucking chance? Against me? Are you all deaf? Who? I am the champion. Nobody else.
Just killed a man. Cool. You allowed to do that?
This fucking boy. This terrified little thing that you see before you is nothing.
Oh my god.
There is honor.
God, these cutscenes just go on fucking so long. Fuck. I'm genuinely surprised they put this much fucking work into all these cutscenes.
This one left his brother to die and didn't even bother to lift a finger to help the poor boy. Fuck you. Ah! It speaks! You call 10 men chasing 2 without reason and then killing an innocent
I feel like they got a meat hook and a machete mixed up. I love the hair physics on him. Yeah, his little, like, his coif, his coif, his little fucking kind of whatever that is. Yeah, it does have good physics. And now that you mention it, they might have gotten a machete and a meat hook mixed up. There is like a weird sort of like,
Did you cry?
I don't know, there's like a weird sort of like cultural kind of weirdness to this game because it's made by European developers, but it's focusing on like a very American style biker game thing, you know? And it's not to say that you can't make like a cross-cultural game. Like certainly if you do your research, you know, and you really spend time trying to understand the whatever, yeah, I could imagine you could make a good like game of like a different culture. But like, I don't think they did, is what I'm trying to say. Someone described to them biker gangs over the phone, and they made a game based on it.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, he's got a spike bat. Why is it like, what the fuck? No, you don't. You can't. Why would they give him a spike bat and then show him holding the spike bat by the spiky part?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
He has very tough hands. Oh, Jesus. What a travesty. The bandage is him hitting him with the fucking spike. He's done it before. He keeps forgetting that the bat is spiky and he just keeps hitting his hands with it.
your game. Tell me why you did it.
That's who we are.
That's not an answer.
I was told the
He's gonna kill Meat Hook, so he doesn't tell him
Who told you?
the secret of, oh, it was the big gangster man who told him to kill him or something. I don't know. No shit, damn. And then let me guess, just like unceremonious end? Yep. Just back to your home. That's it. That was it. That's how that ended. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, Alright, that was 2 hours of this, and I don't know if I could... I don't know if it's wise to take more than 2 hours of this at a time. Was that entertaining? Was that fun? Like, I'm like, it's like... I'm like morbidly curious about this. It's like I kind of want to see more of this. I'm curious if this game is consistently bad throughout its entirety, or is there going to be a point where it sharply falls off a cliff? Like, is there going to be a point where it's like, oh, we've completely run out of time and money, and it's like we just have, and the game just like falls off like a cliff, and it's just the cutscenes get sparse and everything kind of just like falls apart, or is it? You don't think it can get any worse? Yeah, that's a decent, yeah, maybe, but I'm curious. So that was all, like, not all right. That was terrible, but it's weird because, like, there are a lot of bad games. Let's be like, there are a lot of bad games, past and present. But I feel like in terms of, from just memory, the more recent bad games are usually very technically plagued with issues. There's a lot of, like, glitches, bugs, things that don't function properly, things that are blatantly unfinished, issues with performance, and, like, you see, like, for example, like, Fallout 76 is a game that is technically, or was very technically broken. There was a lot of issues with its gameplay and its story and stuff like that, sure, but the main issue with Fallout 76 around its release was technical. The game was almost unplayable because of how technically broken it was, in terms of just not functioning as a video game. This is different because technically there are issues. It did fucking bug out and I had to restart it once. There's some weird animations and fuckery here and there, but, like, it's not that bad. It's technical. No Man's Sky, there's another example. No Man's Sky was a technical catastrophe on its launch. This, it's running, like, the frame rate is very stable. You know, it's running at, like, a modern resolution. Like, that was easy. That I just had to get, like, it was frustrating because I had to do it, like, 6 times, but I just had to edit an INI file. And like, it's not too, it hasn't crashed. There hasn't been, like, anything where I've gotten, like, soft locked. There hasn't been any, like, significant glitches of like, you know, like, enemies, like, bugging in. Like, enemies haven't, like, bugged into the ceiling. I haven't fallen through the world. You know what I mean? It's just that everything is such poor quality in the gameplay department, and in the story, and in the cutscenes. It's just so... badly done. But, like, technically, I would say competent, and it makes it sort of an oddity. Because what you expect is the technical issues in a bad video game. You expect a video game that's bad to just, like, not work, to not function, to just be impossible to play because you're just fighting against the technology. But this is truly a bad game in its content. It is just like the story is nonsense. The gameplay is horrible. The controls are awful. Terrible. Again, the mouse acceleration. I'm going to move my mouse left and right about 1 inch in either direction. So I'm going to move it 1 inch to the left and then back 1 inch to the right. Look at the screen. Like, this is atrocious acceleration. The game isn't, like, do you know how fucking, like, precise you have to be to move this camera? Do you know, aiming was a nightmare. You know, and it's just like, it's such a weird flavor of bad that feels so different from what you get in most modern bad releases. You know, when you see a bad release, what do you see? You see technical issues are usually the big one. And man, I don't know. I'm going to say that this is going to be the end of the stream of this today. And I might, with like a morbid curiosity of watching, you know, the classic example of watching a train wreck, I might, if I feel like it, come back to this. Because it is an interesting, it's like, it's an autopsy. I'm performing an autopsy on this game. Why is it so bad? What is this alien creature of this game? Also, I didn't pay for this game, so I don't feel like I've wasted money. So, yeah, don't count on it, but you might see more of this. I might be one of the few people out there to eventually do a complete playthrough of this sack of shit. Because I want to see more cutscenes. I want to see more shit gameplay, because I need to know what else is in this thing. Because, man, this is a fucking weird game. But yeah, that'll, I think that'll do it for Ride to Hell Retribution for tonight. Oh my god. Oh, but before I end this thing, I'm going to show you. So, like I said, I needed a thumbnail for Twitch, or for YouTube, excuse me. And what I did is I just asked, I went to the ChatGPT AI image generator, and I said, make me I said, make me a YouTube thumbnail for a stream of Ride to Hell Retribution. It's crudely done and is very, like, lazy and stuff. Let me actually look up what I specifically said. ChatGPT. Here we go. A YouTube thumbnail for a stream of infamous bad game Ride to Hell Retribution. It is a sloppy thumbnail with crudely written title and low quality clip art like pictures of a biker gang members and Harley motorcycles. And so this is what it gave me. And that's what's the YouTube. That's the YouTube thumbnail. I think it's pretty good. Oh. Holy shit, that was terrible. Oh, that was, yeah. But, Ride to Hell Retribution. Holy shit. What a game. Don't be surprised if you never see this game again on this channel. But it's there, possibly. Oh boy.